Hello, everybody. Welcome into Friday, November 7th, 2025. Ken Stott Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Ken Stott Live. We have Rich. We have Bill's Arm. We have Greg. We have Sam. We have Darren and Chris with Max just joined us. Hello, gentlemen and Max.
Hello.
We have confirmed audio all the way around, so we're good there. Let's go take a gander at chat. Robert Michael was first tonight. Says, "Y'all be quiet. I'm trying to take a nap." And Greg came back with, "That's I'm in third place, and you owe me $9.99." He owns the patent on that.
Ingrishi.
Yeah. Whoever said that, I'm at the top of chat. I'll catch up with chat here in a minute. Rick came in and said hi. Hello, Rick. I'm guessing Rick did not do a live stream today. I checked a few times. Oh, before I forget, I'm going to try this. I don't know if Ellen's still here or not, but let's see if this works or not.
Ken Stout Live 2025 said happy birthday, Ellen.
It's Saturday morning in the Philippines, and Ellen's birthday is on Saturday the 8th. So since she's ahead of us, I can go ahead and do that tonight. So happy birthday, Ellen. Thank you for being here, and hello to you. OneFish26 says, "Hi, peeps." Hello, Sam. John says, "LOL, does this guy know what he's doing? Does he know when he's going live?" Yeah, 10 o'clock every night. 10 o'clock. Hadn't changed. Although I am contemplating a change, and I'm kind of 50-50 on that as to which way I want to go, but I am contemplating a change. John's playing Darren Gilholm, and he says HELLO in 5 different lines. Scott says John in 5 different. Oh, John with 2 N's. Whoops, H. Oh, here we go. Scotty. Oh, good golly. Continue through chat here. Apparently, you guys are not getting rid of your coach, the one that no one likes, that he can't win a football game. So my condolences for that. Hopefully, maybe he's just having an off year. I don't know. Rick says hi to John and Scott. I'm about to get through all the chat. It looks like here. Good to see a lot of chat going on before the show started. Scott, I was working on my own mini. Oh, it was a mini computer he got from Kerry. Yeah, he told me about that earlier. Then a bench test on it. Or, no, Scott did a bench test. Did a Cinebench. Don't know what that is. Is that like Cinnabon? I'm sure it's not. Ski Man's in the house. Hello, Ski. Faith is in the house. Hello, Faith. It jumped again. And One Fish says happy birthday to Ellen. I don't know if Ellen's still here or not, but if she puts the thing in chat, hit the old exclamation HB. Natasha Kinder says, "Hi, sir. Can what are little green men?" Is Ghetto here? We have Natasha, but I haven't seen Ghetto. Has anyone seen Ghetto in chat? I'm scrolling back through there. I don't. She did say earlier. She did say, "Okay, what are little green men?" I'm confused. Was there little green men somewhere? I don't remember little green men.
They're kind of like a little purple people eater.
Well, I think she might actually be referring to that right there, or possibly the thumbnail. I'm not sure. I know you guys can't see it. It's on YouTube. I'm showing the welcome message that I run, and that's just a thing that Bill sent me that I liked that I wanted to use, so that's why it's there. So I'm not sure exactly what she means, and I do not see Ghetto, so um, hopefully we'll get some elaboration on that and understand what's going on. Faith is in the house. Hello, Faith. She says hi to me and everyone. Indiana wants him. Yeah, they don't. Indiana would not. I think Indiana's got a coach for a few more years as of right now. Now, my concern with Indiana is what happens next year or the year after when they get when they bring themselves back to reality. I mean, that guy cannot keep bringing in the talent that he's brought in the past 2 years, year after year after year. We are not Ohio State. We are not Alabama. We're not Oklahoma or Texas. It's not going to happen. Long Dog is in the house. Little Green Men are the guys who hang just. Thank you for answering that. I just still don't understand her question, but thank you, Long Dog. Cinnabitch is torture for your computer, makes it run hot. Mabel is in the house. Hello, Mabel. Smashing the thumbs up button. Yeah, I've got 14 watches with 6 likes, so a little under 50%. Faye says hi to John, and she says hi to Mabel. It didn't last long. Yeah, Brian Kelly, I think was the guy at LSU, went down there and they had all kind of expectations for him, and he actually started out pretty good, but then reality set in, and I can see the same thing happening with Signetti. I really can. Um, I'm surprised at where they're sitting this year. I had them going 10-2, but not 12-0, and they have a real good chance of going 12-0. They have a real good chance of playing Ohio State twice, once for the Big Ten championship and once for the national championship. And I am going to turn my phone off because I'll figure that out in a minute. Uh, I, I don't know if you guys can hear it when it dings or not, but I can hear it. It's literally right here in my ear. So that was an email from Sonny. I'll check it out. My ability to handle and respond to most serious questions is remarkable. Well, no comment there, Long Dog. No comment. Sometimes my ability to answer questions is good too. So anyway, um, interesting day I had today. I goofed around with Da Vinci, and then I thought, you know what, I can do this live, so I did. And I haven't even looked at the statistics yet. I have no idea how it went. It was fun doing it. And then I did upload without any editing. I took it straight from the raw recording, and I think I think I added one thing, and I think that was an end of screen outro with the Roadrunner and the Coyote and thank you. I think that's the only thing I did. I've not even watched it yet myself. I have no idea. I don't know what it's doing. That's 2 live streams today and an upload. Kind of what I want to try to do the rest of the year, but we will see. John's asking or telling Mabel, hope she gets to feeling better over the weekend. Yep, she's coming down with something. She was eating an apple tonight to try to get some nutrients back in her body and get to feeling better. It's that time of the year. It really is.
Who's sick?
Mabel, USA. She's got a channel. She's part of the Nightbot. If you can catch it on Nightbot. John says, Mabel, hope you get to feeling better. Hot babe. Mabel comes back. John Williams, am not a hot babe. Nothing against Ohio State, but it would be nice to see someone else win the Big Ten. Yeah, they have been the dominant team in the Big Ten for a long, long time. And I think it would be great if Indiana can win out. I think it would be hilarious if Michigan somehow were to beat Ohio State in the traditional last game of the season. It's in the big house this year. It's up in Michigan. So I doubt Michigan can beat them, but it would be nice. I mean, those two teams are on a collision course at least once, and that's Big Ten championship. Now, if Indiana can screw up and lose, and Ohio State can screw up and lose, Oregon's already lost to Indiana, so Indiana holds that tiebreaker. I still think they both make it to the Big Ten championship. And I realize we're not a sports channel, so let's get off of that for a minute. Great guy, Hellfire's Buffalo Hells, fantastic sauce for chicken wings and, of course, barbecue stuff. Heat level will give it a 5. It's actually making him sweat. The weather is working, cool. Good to see that. Flavor-wise, it's very, very good. I mixed it with a little bit of mayonnaise and a few other ingredients. Damn, it's good on chicken.
John Williams said hello, Greg Guy.
And question for Long Dog, is your chicken sandwich rounded or is it an actual piece of chicken? I haven't seen Jeff Ryman today. I know he was super busy today. Oh, he's playing poker tonight. That's right. He's got his nightly card game, and Kansas State is off. Again, we're getting back to sports, and we don't want to do that. So I'm going to toss it to you guys. I'm going to toss it over to the homies. Let you guys bring up a topic or something to discuss. Or okay. that would say they're in the shape of each state in the United States.
Skiman21632 said Skimmin 21632 said hello Greg guy.
Now that was interesting. It pronounces his name correctly. Ski Man 21632 said, and then it said Skibud 2,120. Did it say 2,163 or did it say 21,000? It said something very odd. So I don't get it. So anyway, anyone in chat have anything you'd like to talk up, topic you'd like to bring up, by all means bring it up. Please hit the like button. Please go connect to other people if you have not already. This is all about let's get some channels growing. Let's get some channels moving in the right direction. Currently 39. Yeah, my heater is going on. I'm very reluctantly going to have to turn the heater on probably tomorrow.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
Zoom with me earlier this morning, and you said you were going to lay down, and I was wondering how long you were going to sleep. But so you got in what, 7 hours of sleep?
Close to it.
Yeah. I cannot sleep on my couch. I can barely sit on my couch. Yeah, and it's not like the couch is not long ago. It's an 8-foot long couch. It's plenty big enough for me to lay on it. I just can't get comfortable on it. I've tried. It's just not happening. I don't like it. And then the other couch that I got, it's like 4 feet. So if I sleep on that or start lay on that, then half my body's overhanging on the other end of the. So I rarely even use that one nowadays. It's kind of a catch-all for things, unfortunately. Sports. Wintermute says sports. All right. Hello, Wintermute. I wasn't paying attention. I know there was a complaining Doug in there. I don't know if that went out or not. But what shall we talk about? Sports. Oh, North Carolina, Wintermute's favorite team. Not. He's North Carolina State. I gotta poke it every now and poke the bear a little bit. But I think they beat Duke tonight. I think it was Duke, or maybe Duke beat. No, North Carolina won. It was Kansas, Duke, Kansas, I believe. I kind of glanced at sports scores earlier, but I was not paying that much attention. Scott says I hate laying on the couch. Yeah, I don't. I just cannot. Mabel said she's about to get some sleep. Yeah, I'm going to be here until about 11. Then I'm going to go watch my 2 shows from San Diego, Las Vegas, actually. Doesn't matter. LA, Vegas, San Diego, any CBS affiliate on the West Coast. And then I'll come back to Zoom, probably be here for quite a long time tonight. I got nothing going on tomorrow. Well, a football game, IU, but I think it's a 3:30 late start, which is good. I don't sleep much. In fact, I was sleeping in my computer chair about 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I've dozed off. Go ahead, Greg.
The Georgia game starts at 12 tomorrow, and it's in Mississippi. That's an hour behind us, so it'll be 11. I don't know if they meant 12 our time or 1 our time and 12 their time. I don't know.
Who's Mississippi? Or I'm sorry, who's Georgia playing tomorrow?
Mississippi State. Mississippi State Bulldogs.
All right. Is Mississippi State ranked?
I'm not sure, but I did hear that it was going to be a tough game.
Well, Georgia's ranked, are they not?
Yeah, they are.
They're 7-1. They've got to be ranked. Yeah, it says it's a 12 o'clock start, Eastern Standard Time start.
Let's see here.
So that's going to be, if Mississippi State's located in the Central Time Zone, that's going to be a 11 o'clock in the morning start for them, which is rare.
So it'll be 11 for them. Okay. Maybe
now, Indiana is actually on at noon too. Ooh, they changed the time.
I don't think they would have homecoming against a team like Georgia.
Oh, I don't know. They're 5-4. You guys, Georgia should win that game. They're 5-4.
Yeah, we should, but
okay.
That's why they wouldn't have homecoming with a team like Georgia.
Well, generally, yeah. I mean, I get it. You want to. You weren't at homecoming to be successful, so you
I don't know why it
scheduled.
would be early then.
Maybe they anticipated Georgia not being as good as they are. Wisconsin, ranked 24th in the nation, is up 74-52 with 9 minutes and some change to go in the second half. Illinois, if you're an Illinois fan, is winning by 44 points, 94-50. Kentucky won by nearly 50 points. And North Carolina upset Duke 87-74. That's your sports minute. Hopefully that suffices for sports for Wintermute. Doug bets tomorrow. Yeah, Doug's on at 2 o'clock my time, which will be good because the game starts at noon. And it'll be winding down around 2 o'clock. So that'll actually, this is a long live stream. No, we're only 16 minutes into this. Now, lately I've been going 20, 25, 30, 45 minutes of late, which is good. I don't mind. As long as the conversation is going and people are communicating, I'm good. It's when there's nothing going on that I don't like to just sit here and twiddle my thumbs and look at the camera and look at Zoom. Long Dog says, of course. I guess he's talking about Doug tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure Doug does have a live stream tomorrow. I haven't checked yet. I'll do that first thing in the morning. Anybody got anything they would like to bring up? Any subjects? Anything on your minds? Any issues? Anybody having any issues with their computers? Specifically, Windows 25H2.
Nope, not having any problems.
Thank you, Mabel. Mabel is watching. Yeah, I've not either ever since the little Google situation got taken care of, and I really still don't understand that. But I've got everything back up and running, and still have a little issue with Da Vinci, and I'm not 100% sure what that's about. But I find when it does it, if I just shut Da Vinci down and restart, I'm good, and everything's fine. Long Dog I did a couple of hours ago install 25H2 on one of my virtual machines. I just haven't had a chance to play with it. It seems to be pretty solid. Again, the issue I had with Google only happened on my DaVinci machine. My DaVinci machine's a clean install. That did not get upgraded from Windows 10. That was a clean install, brand new build. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. Scott says I haven't had any issues with 25H2 yet as well. John says Linux is a problem. You what, Chris?
I hear some people are somehow BitLocker's getting forced.
I saw that or heard that somewhere, but I don't know. And I'm not a Microsoft insider. I'm not a YouTube insider. I'm just a guy in Indiana. I'm a dude playing another dude. Anybody should know what movie that's from by now. I did hear about it, but I haven't researched it. Now I did research the like, subscribe, and comment, watch for 3 minute rumor that goes around YouTube, and it's exactly that. It's a rumor. You do not have to hit.
Could be a disaster.
Do I?
BitLocker should have never happened.
Wasn't it done for security purposes though? I mean,
yeah, but if somebody knows what they're doing, they could probably write a virus or something that would use BitLocker to lock people's computers.
Mabel wants to know what is that. We're talking about computers and operating systems and security.
Kind of like ransomware. It can do something like ransomware.
If it gets turned on automatically, I think that's a bad thing for most people, myself included, because I will have to reach out for help to figure out how to turn it off unless it's pretty cut and dry. That could be a Doug moment for me.
Just keep an eye on it. Every time you do a Windows update, keep an eye on it because it might get turned on. You never know.
That's true. And I have both of my systems set to where they update automatically. I don't wait and go get them a week or two later. When the updates come out, that's when I get updated. And I don't get the optional ones. Those are still set to sit there and wait and wait and wait until Microsoft says, well, we need that one. Let's get it. Um, so I don't know. Mabel might have been asking about the YouTube theory. There's a rumor on YouTube that says, hi, I would like you to subscribe. Please watch one of my videos and please be sure to watch at least 3 minutes of the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, put a comment, and your subscription will stick. It's just a rumor. I've actually got 4 tabs opened up on another browser when I was researching this morning because I got to thinking about it. Primarily because I'm losing subscribers, and I don't know if they're robot subscribers. I don't know if they're people that, you guys know my theory on, hey, everybody go subscribe to Mabel, and everybody goes and subscribes to Mabel, and then as soon as the stream ends, everybody goes and unsubscribes to Mabel because there's just no interest in Mabel. But it makes you guys get recognition when I say, well, thanks, Rich, I appreciate that. I'm sure Mabel's going to be happy. Well, or thanks, Greg, or whoever. I don't want to be ghetto here and picking on Rich and picking on Greg. Speaking of ghetto, is he live streaming? Has anyone checked to see if ghetto's live streaming right now? I have not. I know Natasha was here earlier, but I don't know. No DOS. John, John asked a question. Is it okay to keep using my Windows 98 machine online? Yes, John, I see nothing wrong with that. I think, yeah, by all means. Type the word. Long Dog said, where did that just jump to? That was
Did we ask
interesting.
about 98?
John's being funny. He was wanting to know if he could use his Windows 98 online. He's just being comical.
A while back, and I know this was a stupid thing to do, but I just wanted to see if it would work. I used that legacy update, and I updated a Windows 98 computer, and it actually worked. A legacy update, it goes to the old Windows update.
Huh.
Windows 98 updates still work, but they only up to where they're in the support.
Long Dog took a message out that I didn't get to see. Mabel says hi to One Fish. I'm going to guess One Fish might have said hi to her. Type the word BitLocker in your search window. It will tell you the status of your engagement with such a wonderful product. Okay. So if I come over here to my Da Vinci machine
That's
and
what
I
you
type
do.
in BitLocker, that I can't spell, it says manage BitLocker from the control panel. Then that's all it tells me. So what's the status of that? That it's in the control panel?
Yep, I think so.
Okay. Well, the thing I've always had the biggest fear on is I'll click on the control panel to bring up the control panel, and it didn't do anything. Didn't go to the control panel, just went away. May look at that. Nope, there it is. It says BitLocker drive encryption, operating system drive C : BitLocker is off, and I have the option to turn it on. D drive, BitLocker is off. E drive, I have 3 drives on that machine. BitLocker is off on all of those, so that's good. I'm guessing that's probably the way I want to keep it for a while. You're running Windows 11, it's supposed to tell you whether, yeah, it did. It took it a minute for the control panel to jump up. Now I can do the same thing over here, and I can probably display this one, maybe. I know I can show Zoom, but I don't know that I can share my screen to YouTube or not, because I've got my scenes kind of out of whack right now. I used to have them in a pretty good order, but there's been some changes lately. That is not it. That's my Da Vinci machine. Okay, I can show YouTube this, and I apologize to Zoom for not being able to see it, but we go BitLocker, it says manage BitLocker right here. You click on that, brings up your control panel, and it says BitLocker, C drive BitLocker is off. My streamer machine is off, 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 off. Yes, I have that many drives. connected to that machine. It is ridiculous because the majority of those are flash drives and SSD drives that are in an enclosure that I use as flash drives. And people get mad when I call them flash drives, but that's basically what they're. Oh, Ellen's here. So everybody be sure to go wish Ellen a happy birthday by clicking H
Ken Stout
exclamation
Live 2025
HB.
said happy birthday, Ellen.
Happy birthday. I'm not at the computer, so I'll say happy birthday.
Appreciate that, Chris. I'm sure she does too. I did get her permission to use her.
Skiman21632 said happy birthday, Ellen.
Thank you, Ski Man. Do appreciate that. John is going to put BitLocker on his Apple machine. I'm kind of curious as to see how that
Winter Mute
works.
said happy birthday,
I've
Ellen.
seen somebody install Windows 11 on a 2007 Mac.
You've got Macintosh. I know
Those were the
people.
Intel. They would work if you did what you were doing, because they were Intel Macs back then.
Yeah, I way back in the day, I mean, we're talking 15, 16, 17, 18 years ago, I actually belonged to a Macintosh group, but I had no interest in it. I was just kind of following to see what people were doing. Just kind of was an interest for a brief moment. So
The one
Scott
that
says
Doug
happy
had-
birthday, Ellen. John says happy birthday, Ellen. So I appreciate that.
That Apple desktop that Doug had, you could probably put Windows on that.
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
I don't know.
Apple. Yeah, there is no Apple. There's no watch on my wrist, period, let alone an Apple. My brother's got one of those, and his phone rings and he goes right to his wrist like Dick Tracy. And he's like looking at this little bitty inch and a half square screen. I'm like, well, how do you read that? You know, does it talk to you or what? I've never seen that. I've never understood why you would want to do that. You got a phone, put it in your hand, look at don't get me started. Oh, mercy.
I'm not that crazy about those type of watches either.
I stopped wearing a wristwatch when I was in the military. Kept breaking them. I used to belong to the Granny Smith Apple group.
Granny Smith. Apples. Who said
That-
that?
That's Ski Man said that. Ski said that. All right, we're at 28 minutes. Let's go ahead and fingers are crossed this outro is going to work. I have no idea. I know when I tested it earlier, it did, but we all know I've tested it before and it doesn't work. So here we come up with the requested Dancing Girls.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
Yep, there actually is
Pretty
a
close.
Macintosh Apple approach.
Hello, Life with Serena. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate it. Ski Man says good night to everyone. Take care. And he says hi to Serena. Thank you. John said the middle dancing girl has an Apple Watch on. Yeah. Um, I'm sure she does. Middle of her routine. Oh, look, I gotta. Mabel says good night. Thank you, Mabel, for being here. I do hope you get to feeling better. If you would like to join us on the Zoom panel, send me an email at kstoutz00m@gmail.com. Request the credentials. I'll give them to you. Click on the link that I give you, which are the credentials, and you should get right into Zoom without any problem. And if you do this on a phone, let me know. I can send them to you on a phone as well. And all you do is do the same thing, click on it, and it will get you there. Wintermute says good night. Life with Miss Serena says good night. John says good night. I think it's time to say good night, John boy, and end this debacle. See you guys tomorrow on Doug's.